And the fellas are here with a new video. So this
Yeah,
is a new idea that we're going to be trialing and see what you think. It's going to hopefully run constantly. Obviously, see how it goes.
yeah,
Um, so everybody loves our top five video. Get a lot of views, a lot of comments on it. So I think there's been comments over the 2 years, and definitely with me and Matt, and maybe and not so much with Ted. I'm not too sure about wrestlers or superstars, male and female, that we don't quite get the hype behind.
yeah.
So Matt's had a bit of an idea. Um, between the three of us, each one of us picked five superstars that we don't quite understand the hype behind. We've already discussed them before we went live, so the other fellas know who we've picked. We're going to speak to them in a moment. And then what we're going to do is each one of the fellas are going to pick one of them superstars, find a match from their history, and send it to the other one. We're going to watch it and see if we can change our opinion. This, I think, will be very great interactive as well, you guys. Um, Obviously, you'll hear the list in a moment. You could pick matches from there. We could obviously pick them up and watch them, and then obviously I think we've got a bit of a time frame which we'll go through in a minute, of when we're going to do it, and then we can watch them, and then obviously see if we can change our opinions on them. Matt, do you want to explain a bit more on it? Because you probably can explain it better than I can.
Yeah. So basically, I told the guys to pick five superstars, wrestlers, entertainers in wrestling that you don't get, you hate, you don't quite understand why people like them. Can be anyone from any company, from any part of the history of wrestling. And then what we're gonna do is, like John said, for an example, John picks. So I pick Sting. Yeah, one of the boys. Oh, so say my list is Sting, Hulk Hogan, Bret Hart, whatever. The other two lads pick one wrestler, different on the list, and choose a match in the entire history of that wrestler to go say, right, Matt, go and watch this. Bret Hart versus Shawn Michaels, WrestleMania, whatever. Go and watch it. And then in 2 weeks' time, we're going to come back and we're going to say, right, I watched that match. This is what I thought of it. Have you changed my mind? We're coming up with a name. We've not quite got a name yet. I will come up with a
Yeah,
name before I post it. But that's the concept. So we've all chosen five. So for example, John, I've chose someone for John. Ted's chose someone from John out of his list, and we don't know the matches that we've chose for each, but we know the superstars. So
yeah.
the surprise for us is the match.
I think as well an important thing we spoke about this the other week, and I was debating it, is we're not going to pick one person from the list, and then if that person is like, all right, you're not really, yeah, maybe pick another one and try again, but we're not going to keep going over and over and over on the
Yes.
same person. So, because I guess CM Punk's on my list, I am happy to watch a few matches, but if every week the lads came to me and gone, I've got another CM Punk, let's see if we can, I'm going to go, nah, I'm done. You can't change my opinion on
Yeah, I
it
think
as a wrestler.
I think when you've watched two matches, for me, if you've watched two matches of one wrestler and you still don't get it, I think that's the max. I don't think you're
Yeah.
going to get any further. The other thing I will say is we've not put people, well, I haven't anyway, that haven't put people in like Ryback or Ronda Rousey or Alex Riley, someone that I hate, because you're not going to change
No,
my mind on it.
it's more
However,
of the idea of
like,
explaining the hype behind them.
exactly, so like John's with CM Punk. He hates CM Punk. However, he didn't understand him in the early days of WWE and Ring of Honor, for example, and TNA. So that's the area you're going with Punk. Ronda Rousey, I've watched every Ronda Rousey WWE match. I don't need to watch it again because you ain't going to change my mind. So there was no point.
No,
So,
that's good. So let's rattle through the five. I'll go first to my five, and then we'll work away. So my five, we've already discussed this, like we've mentioned. So one of mine, I'll explain it a little bit more in detail in a moment. Um, my phone brings it up. So my five, HBK. I've gone on record saying that I like HBK in the later years. Don't understand the hype of why people put him so high up as they do. CM Punk, shock. JBL, so not Bradshaw or the APA, JBL. And then AJ Lee, just once again, I missed the whole AJ Lee hype. I don't understand it. I'm not saying anything bad about her. I'm interested to see why people put her so high. And then this one we've discussed, NXT from 2.0 to current day. I love NXT Black and Gold. I don't get the hype around the new stuff. I don't understand why the fellas absolutely watch it week in, week out about missing it, do the live streams. So I've put that in, which I've cleared with the guys. They're happy with that one.
Yep.
Ted,
Mine.
Matt?
Oh, sorry, Ted, yeah?
So my 5. So I have. There's someone that I really don't like, but like Matt, I haven't put Nia Jax in because it'd be tough to find something that I haven't watched of hers.
Just
She's
a nice match
predominantly in
that's just gone
WWE.
on SmackDown.
Yeah, and it was really good, and I gave her the props for it as well. That was really nice. So my 5 are Nikki Bella, China, Trent Beretta, Bully Ray, and I did have Moose, but we've changed that now to Jay Lethal. A couple of them I do have beef with, and I've met them, but that has a gripe on me. But I'm here to have my opinions changed. I'm open-minded.
Bully Ray versus Ted on Misfits. Next card is happening. My 5 are Sting. After last week, the boys have made me point man. Briscoes. Don't get the hype around him. Eddie Kingston. Orange Cassidy. And then my last one is John Moxley. Yes, I know I went on record last week and said I kind of like what happened on Dynamite last week, but like there's one thing out of how long AEW's been going on, 5 years. Do you know what I mean? So that's my 5. So, Ted, shall we tell John what matches we've chosen?
Yes.
Yeah. So
tell me matches, but we'll have to send to each other.
We will do.
Message so we remember.
So for you, John, I have chosen NXT. I was choosing AJ Lee, but I thought I want to change your mind for NXT first. So for NXT, I want you to watch Stand and Deliver. I've obviously sent you it all. Stand and Deliver 2023. It's a 5-way ladder match for the NXT North American Championship between Ilya Dragunov, Dragon Lee, JD McDonough, AXM, and Wesley.
It's a banger.
I think with current NXT, I think that's probably peak superstars in there and what it's about now for me.
So I was going to put in for John for that one, Zachary Wentz versus Wesley from this weekend.
See, the other one I was going for was Obafemi, Dijak, and Wesley from Standard Delivery this year, but chose against it. So that's what I've chosen for you, John.
Oh, sweet.
I'll send it over.
Okay, Ted.
So you are going to watch Eddie Guerrero versus JBL from Judgment Day 2004. That's a banger match, and I think it's either that or John Cena versus JBL at Judgment Day 2005 are the top
the
2
one I would
JBL
have
matches
chosen.
you're going to find.
I would have chosen the Fatal 4-Way Armageddon. Booker T.
Keep it in your pockets. Down the line.
Booker T, Taker, Eddie, and JBL. Quality match, but
I'm not gonna lie. When I picked JBL, I was hoping that match was
I know,
out.
yeah. As soon as he said that, I was about to text him saying he's gonna want that one. But
Eddie Guerrero, if you've watched this, is one of my all-time favorites. That's cool. I'll give him a watch. Obviously, we've got 2 weeks to watch through them.
Do you do Matt's next?
Yeah, so we'll do Matt's.
Yeah,
so I'll take you go first.
Mateus, you are going to be watching one of the best feuds that there's been in recent years. You are going to be watching the Briscoes versus FTR.
No, I'm not.
So there's a certain match that I'm going to get you to watch. Okay. It's the third one of the trilogy. It's the dog collar match. It's in Final Battle 2022. I'll locate you where how we're going to be able to get you to watch it. But that's the match I'm picking for you because I think it's the best one out. It's the more story elemented match out of the 3.
Cool.
Oh,
go on then. Who you chose, Moxley or Kingston? That's the question.
I've been really clever.
Oh, he's chosen Moxley v Kingston, hasn't he? Oh, is this the one, the exploding one?
No, I wouldn't do that to you. The match was great, by the way. It's just the ending was pants in that one. I do enjoy that actual match. I've actually picked, in theory, it's 4 people, but technically a tag team as well as 2 people off your list.
Right.
The tag team, I know you're growing on you. So I've gone from 2021 Double or Nothing, the Young Bucks versus Jon Moxley and Eddie Kingston.
Okay.
It's great stuff, mate. I think Eddie, it shows Eddie and Mox at their best, working together as well. Being a hard hitting heels. I think the build up to it was great too, and then it shows Bucks in a really good tag match as well.
Fair.
Yeah, it does.
Heel work as well, Bucks. Heel work as well.
Fair dues, man. Fair dues. I'll give them a watch. John, do you want to tell?
And if you need that one, log into my Triller. I paid for the pay per view. That's what I was checking before.
Oh, okay. So for you, Ted, I have chosen China.
China. Right, here we go.
I was going to tell you to go and watch the Corporate Rumble where she wins, because I think it's fucking mint. However, I've chosen China versus Jeff Jarrett, No Mercy 99 for the Intercontinental Championship. I think that was
No Mercy 1999.
Yeah,
right.
Pete China, mate.
Okay. I'll give that one a watch.
I was going to also give you, before that one, was going to be Lita versus China at Judgment Day, but we'll go with that one because she won the Intercontinental.
Okay.
Spoiler alert, by the way.
Spoilers.
So
I did ask John which one I should choose, and he chose that one for me. So
yeah. So mine, I've gone with probably the obscure one on your list, mate. That I think only I could be pick it for you. It is Trent Beretta.
Oh, Trenty, okay.
Or Trent. I have gone and I cleared it with you before. So we're the best friends, so Trent and Chucky T versus Santana and Ortiz parking lot brawl from Dynamite on the 17th of September 2020.
Dynamite, what was the month? Sorry, mate.
17th of September 2020.
I can get it on Triller, I'm guessing.
Yeah, it's on Triller. I've checked.
Yeah, that's cool.
I've checked.
I've got some couple of matches there.
Mate, it slaps. It's 2 really good tag teams showing that Tony Khan underused both of them in a really good match.
I'm buzzing for that.
I do have another Trent one, but I think you would have watched the other one.
Which one?
Trent versus Chucky T in a parking lot brawl early this year.
Yeah, it was
I don't think I've seen that one, you know.
It was a good one. It was another good one. I don't know, it's trying to find Ring of Honor stuff. That means I have to watch them first.
No, he was in ECW. In versus the major players. ECW 2009. Give him a watch.
For me to put that in. But yeah, so they're the matches we're going to go away watch. That's our lists. In the comments, if like say we've got 15 people there, 5 each. If you think of a match, you think, go give that a watch. Put it in the comments. If we've got time amongst everything else we do, this is why we're giving this like 2 weeks as well before we bring it back and go through it, because we've obviously time restraints. If we've got time, we can cover them and obviously give you a bit of feedback on that one as well. But be interactive with us, comment matches you think for each one of them people. I'll even throw it out there. Put your 5 list of people that you don't quite get the hype behind. We might even pick one of you from there and send you, do a reply, and then obviously mention it in the video as well and see what you think.
Yeah.
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 Decent list. Intrigued now.
7.
Before to watch JBL Eddie Guerrero. Can't wait.
I knew I should have told you not to pick that one.
So exciting. Do you know what? I'm trying to think, have I actually watched it? I know the match. I don't.
It's fantastic.
If you have watched it, watch John Cena versus JBL from the year afterwards.
I'll watch it. Send me both of them, Ted, and I'll watch both of them. because I have a feeling I've seen the Eddie Guerrero one. I'll know once I start watching it. I have to start watching stuff before it triggers like the core memory going, oh yeah, I remember this one. Definitely John Cena one I know I haven't seen, because I think I was a SmackDown. It was trying to watch it, like I've said before, with like Rishi Sunak, and didn't have Sky, Mum and Dad then pay-per-views till the network came along.
Yeah.
And paid for myself. It's where I got there. But yeah, another idea coming for you, another bit of another series. Let us know what you think of it as well. Think of the idea, and obviously in 2 weeks' time, let us know what you think of how we go through it. But yeah, guys, to the next one.
Peace.
Peace.
Right, give me 2 minutes.